Trotman takes it to Thompson and collects it back. A little exchange of passes between Trotman and Thompson, but under pressure Thompson concedes play to Asante. And Chester can break forward, a couple of players down, but play continues. Everyone back on their feet now as Bradley Jackson brings the ball forward, cuts inside, lays it sideways for Gary Roberts, and the Chester captain brought down, but fairly. And the ball runs loose to Asante. He turns and has a shot, which is charged down. And then that's cleared out to the right-hand side, but just for a second there, Chester with a chance to threaten. Elliott out to Nicholson. He's hugging this left touchline. He has to lay it back to Tom Elliott. Elliott over the top looking for Saunders. Livesey gets to that first, nods it out to Jackson. Jackson ball just runs a little loose, but he gets it under control. Ball up the right hand side for Chester, not great. Elliott collects. Nice little flick from Palmer. Kneeshaw. Nicholson's in here, gets round the back, goes to the byline. Tries to cut it across for Harvey Saunders, who would have had a lovely finish, a lovely easy finish there, but I think it's McAllister. Slides in and just prevents that from reaching Harvey Saunders, and Darlington get a chance to deliver a corner for the first time.
Good.
So Galbraith to deliver. In it comes. It's over everyone. Drops to the edge of the area. Nicholson just flicks it back over his head. Brings the ball under control. He's got the ball on the corner of the area. Has to lay it back to Palmer. Plenty of players staying in the area. Ball forward for Holness. He's in the area now. Goes down very slowly. I don't think anyone's convinced by that one. And Chester bring the ball clear. Doesn't make it over the halfway line though. Elliott dinks it back across. Ball's run loose. Saunders is in here, is he? No, just at the last second again. Livesey picks his pocket. Ball had run loose. And just for a second it looked like Saunders might be able to capitalise on that. Referee just having a word with Omar Holness after that. Turner just weighing up his options. Lofts it clear now. Runs about midway inside the Chester half. Thompson wins the ball in the air and then tries to play it forward for Kneeshaw. Kneeshaw's kept that in. Slide tackle. A bit of a rough one that.
It looked studs up that from 70 yards away. It looked as if it really studs up. Difficult to say.
Kneeshaw just had the ball on the right hand touchline as we look at it the far side. In this game today replacing Stephen Howson. I think it's going to be yellow. It is. Galbraith delivers, he's up. Saunders can't quite get the flick on. I think it was Palmer flicking in across the area. Saunders couldn't quite get his head on it. Shenton out of his area to take it, about 20 yards away from the byline. Out on the left hand side and plays the ball up the middle. Over Asante's head, Ainge heading clear. Thompson getting involved in that one, 50-50. Ball drops to Asante now. He lays it to Dudley from number 9 to number 10, and now number 7, McKenna. Cuts across. Plays the cross, dangerous one across the area. Had Turner sprawling. No.
And he swung in towards the far post. Headed on by Ainge towards Kneeshaw. Headed away there by Asante. Picked back up by Nicholson. Nicholson left for a cross. Headed goal was a cracking save there by Grant Shenton. Somehow clawed it out from underneath the bar, put it over the top of the bar for a corner.
That's heading into the top corner from Simon Ainge, and Grant Shenton pulls one out of the top drawer to keep it out.
First half, still Darlington 0, Chester 0. Goal kick taken by Turner, played away by Livesey. Challenge there by Romo Palmer. Looks as though he got the ball, but it might have been from behind, so it's going to be a free kick to Chester. Waters runs over it. That's a free kick routine I think that they've worked on there. It hasn't quite gone to plan, but it's gone in the back of the net for Chester. Waters ran over the ball, ran into the wall, made it look as though it was an error. The free kick was then taken in a triangle to Waters, who had a shot, sliced it, and it's headed in about 2 yards out. Darlington 0, Chester 1.
Sean McAllister, I think it was, getting the final touch. Definite training ground routine feel to that one. At some point it looked like it went a bit wrong. Maybe that was all part of the act as well. whatever they were doing, it certainly confused the home side, and we couldn't defend against it. And I think it's Sean McAllister is left with the easy job of heading into what was more or less an empty net. The only people making any noise. That goal has rather flattened the atmosphere in here a little, but we're looking to get
towards Saunders.
Back into it quickly.
Saunders does well to retrieve possession. There's a foul there on Saunders. It's a free kick to Darlo. Yeah, it looks like it's positioned in the quadrant, doesn't it?
It's been conceded. Certainly Galbraith lining it up like a corner.
It's Galbraith. Swing it in left-footed. Swung it towards the penalty spot. Evades one, comes out to Nicholson. Nicholson gets the left foot crossing towards the far post. Ainge climbing. Foul given by the referee.
Yeah.
By Simon Ainge on the keeper, and he's challenged for the ball at the same time as the keeper. There's been a collision.
Yeah, one of those
rolling around as if he's been shot.
One of those ones where the keeper and the attacker's gone up for the same ball, and whenever there's a collision in mid-air like that, the referee's always going to favour the keeper. Ball dropped towards the goal, hooked off the line before it could drop in. It wouldn't have counted either way. So halfway in the Chester half, Shenton up the left-hand side. It makes it to the edge of the area, just over Asante. Ainge heads clear, and that's gone all the way through to Nishaw. He brings it over the halfway line. Plays one with the outside of his foot for Saunders, but even Harvey Saunders isn't quite quick enough to get onto that one ahead of the onrushing Chester keeper. Galbraith first to that one, and then Holness picks up the spare and plays it to Nicholson. Nicholson turns. Neat little back heel to Palmer. Palmer to Holness. Holness to Saunders. Saunders takes it left-footed, turns, tries to get onto it, and Waters has to slide into clear. Ball runs loose to the left-hand side. Darlington with bodies in the box if we can deliver. Elliott short to Nicholson. Nicholson back to Elliott. Elliott drops one in right-footed. It's deep. It's over everyone. Thompson's there, and somehow that stayed out. So nearly headed into his own net by Simon Grant. He's already put one into that goal. Somebody might want to remind him we've changed ends.
Yeah, it was headed back to goal by Stephen Thompson with a bit of power, and Grant heads it towards his own goal.
Shenton again
either hits him or he gets his hand to it and stops it going in.
Second save for Shenton to make, and this time it's from his own defender. And then Holness manages to get it out to Trotman in a bit of space on the right hand side. Trotman looks up, dinks it forward for Thompson. Thompson nods it out to the right hand side. Jordan Nicholson out there now. He cuts inside onto his left foot, brings the ball across the area, tries to dink one in, and that's running loose again. And I think Livesey's just come back on, swings his foot at it.
Trotman finds Saunders, across to Palmer. Palmer with the left foot shot, he goes 20 yards wide. He was going to break through there for the substitute. Ewan Murray. Elliott coming down the left hand side for Darlo, checks back onto his right. Right foot shot, but it's over the top. It's a corner. I didn't see a deflection, to be honest.
No, I didn't. Yeah, definitely.
Nishaw has to check back and go all the way back to Turner. Turning out to Ainge on this right hand side. Ainge with a ranging ball towards Nicholson. Between Nicholson and Saunders to bring it down. Saunders gets a shot away, and again Shenton produces a save, goes out for a corner.
For all we've maybe edged the half, I think that's the first Darlington shot on target he's had to save. The last time he had to make a save was from his own defender, wasn't it?
Yeah. Full time. Darlington 0, Chester 1. A well worked free kick by Chester in the first half, winning them the points.
Yep. Simon Grand, 5 minutes before half time, the difference between the two sides. Very nearly got Darlington back into it in the second half when he almost headed one into his own net at the same end. But unfortunately for us, not only that one, but a header from Simon Ainge in the first half. Grant Shenton equal to both of them to keep his sheet clean.